Hi, folks. Just wanted to give you here a little update. Please forgive my informal dress. I am in on a Friday, and I don't teach classes on Fridays, and I don't have any meetings today, so dressed kind of casual Friday style. But had gone over most of your discussion board posts for this week here, and something I've noticed, which I thought I'd commented on when I did my grading of the week 1 discussion boards, and it appears a lot of folks in week 2 have made similar errors, or maybe have not looked at their feedback to understand what they were downgraded on. Keep in mind, when you look at the syllabus, when you look at that welcome to class video, one of the things I asked for was that the discussion board, the part 1 of the discussion board, is your initial answer to the question of the week, and that be a good college essay. If you're not familiar with what a college essay is because you haven't been through some of the English classes yet, I'm going to give you a quick little tutorial, so please pay attention, because this is something we're grading you on. And this is something that a lot of employers give me feedback on, as when they employ the folks who graduate from my program, these are the things that you're doing wrong. And one of the number one thing is always, you need to be a better writer. So one of the big things is that I'm looking for and that I've asked for is a good college essay. And a college essay typically has 5 paragraphs. I'm not going to hold you to that 5-paragraph part, but I still want at least the 3 parts of an essay, meaning the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Now I just have some fake gobbledygook words here, but if you look, you've got this paragraph, which would be an introduction. Notice there's some kind of space here. You have your next paragraph, which is giving some information. Next paragraph is giving some information. Next paragraph is giving a little bit of information. And then your last paragraph is giving a conclusion. So in a discussion board post, say the question of the week is about the CSI effect, you would potentially be having a discussion board post that would say, our topic this week is the CSI effect, and I believe that the CSI effect is for real because blah, 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 blah. Next paragraph would be then illustrating those points. So if in your introduction you're laying out the information of what you plan to cover, I believe the CSI effect is true because things I have observed as a person who has friends interested in criminal justice, and things I have seen on Facebook, or whatever it is that leads you to believe the CSI effect is true. Then you would have a paragraph talking about what you've experienced as a student of criminal justice or public safety. Things your friends have posted on Facebook would be in another paragraph. And then you would have a paragraph that would say, in conclusion, as you can see from my personal experiences from both being a student of criminal justice and public safety and having friends on Facebook post things about CSI, I believe that the CSI effect is real. Just that simple. So what you need to be doing is having a good introduction. The introduction says, this is what my question for the week was. You don't have to actually state the question of the week, but just reword it and say, this is the point of this essay. These are the things that I want to address in the essay. You then have a paragraph that addresses one of those points. You have another paragraph that addresses the next point. And then you have, the additional paragraphs you need to address any additional points you wish to make. And then you have a paragraph of conclusion. In conclusion, as you can see, I laid out point 1, 2, 3, and as such, that answers the question for the week. So this is what I'm looking for, folks. And, week 2 we're well into, so making sure that we're still active and involved in our reply posts. But when you start posting for week 3 and beyond, I really am going to expect to see multiple paragraphs, that you have an introductory statement, that you have a couple of paragraphs that support what you think is your answer to the question of the week, and then some sort of a conclusion, wrapping it all up and bringing it to an end. Again, I don't put a limit on this. I don't say you have to have, 2 pages or 500 words or anything like that, but you need to give me some substantial stuff. That is what this is, and you need to come in multiple times throughout the week, log in, and give some reply posts, both to your fellow classmates, and then potentially you see, as I am doing, I post an additional question. Basically after I read everybody's reply or everybody's initial post, I oftentimes will come in and throw up, what do you think about this? Or throw in something that is related. And what do you think about this? That is part of our reply post progression. So, okay. I hope I don't sound like I'm being too what's the word now I'm thinking of? Like I'm being mean or I'm asking too much, but this is, a class that is, your grades are heavily on writing, so we need to be upping our game as it relates to writing. Folks, I really think that you people are, for the most part, doing really good in class. I've been very happy with a lot of what I'm seeing from folks in their thought processes. You just need to actually kind of go in deeper. There's one thing with, a lot of folks say, well, I'm a very succinct writer, so I don't feel like adding fluff. An introductory statement and a conclusion statement is not fluff. So you just need to expand into the information a little bit more and give me more, why do you think this is your answer? Where is this coming from? And where are we going after this? All right, makes sense. Hope to see you next week and have a good weekend, folks.